just a quick introduction. Hi, I'm Ritu Arora, based out of Noida, and I'm into training industry from last 2 decades. I'm an author also, and I've trained more than 1 lakh people now. So, and I'm associated with a lot of companies like LG, NTPC, GMR, Accenture, Bank of Tokyo, Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, SMBC Bank, and so on. So I welcome you all for the session. This will be very, very interactive session. Thank you. Doing it from so many years, that's why. So, I'll be using the files. So I would request everyone to download these files. To begin with, basically, everybody must have received this folder. We have given a link again and again. Fine. So you can download the file from the drive and open. There's a Excel file exercise chart GPT. Okay, to begin with, Excel, a very, very powerful tool for data analysis. Excel is all about the columns and the rows. Are you guys aware of it? How many rows in one sheet? Can you guys tell me how many rows in one sheet? So many. No, it's not infinite. The number is there. Kamal, it was there in 2003 version. Let's see that. Okay. All of you press Control and down arrow key. You'll be at the last row. Yes, it's 10,48,576 rows. Yeah. So over 1 million. Control and down arrow key. So these are the number of rows. Similarly, if you press Control and right arrow key, you'll go to XFD. To check the column number, I can write the formula equal to column, open and close bracket. If you write this formula anywhere, you'll be able to see the column number. So at the last column, it is showing 16,384. The formula I've written equal to column, open and close bracket. What will be the flow? First, we'll be seeing the inbuilt AI tools, which is there in Excel. Then we'll be making one dashboard, and then we'll be doing macros using ChatGPT. Okay. So I have over here the data which has name and employee ID, and I want to extract the employee ID in column C. I want to extract the column employee ID in column C. Any idea how can I do this? Okay. Right formula won't work because the number of characters are not fixed. So we have over here text to column also will not work. Reason being it's at different position. So let me cover the first AI tool which is called flash fill. So for the flash fill, you don't have to write any formula. You have to write the pattern. Just write 2199 in this cell. Select the range and say Control E. E for England. Say Control E. And you'll see it has followed the pattern and all employee IDs are there. From the menu over here, it is data and the flash fill. I'll do it again. I'll just write 2199. Select the range. Go to data part. And over here, this option is called flash fill. You can use this also. Otherwise, the shortcut key is Control E. Kunal, I'm just coming to it. I can't see anything on the screen. Guys, is my screen visible? Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Fine. So the question is, if you need to remove the employee ID and only retain the name. So the question is basically how to get the leading zeros. Fine. If I have to have the leading zeros, I'll do this again. And now write 2199 and say Control E. You have to give the single code so that zero is retained. Try doing this one. Yeah. Logan, then you can do that, but it will happen through text to column, and then you have to do the 2 steps. If you have to do that particular column only. With a flash fill, it will always come in the next column. Yes, I can repeat once again. So I'm just writing in first cell 2199, select the range and say Control E. Okay, let's do this one more exercise. We have the surname and the name. I want to construct the email like this. It should show sally.adams@abc.com. I want this way. So again, generally people use concatenate, but I'm just writing the pattern and say Control E. You'll see it has in 1 second, it has constructed the email address for all the employees. Try doing this and let me know if your email is done. You can just say email done. Yes, yes, you can do for multiple columns. So it's going to take pattern. Yeah. It's not about two columns. You can take with multiple columns. Email done. I'm writing over here sally.adams@abc.com and now say Control E. When I have done it again. I'll just give you 2 minutes. Just quickly say do, and if you're facing any challenge, please ask me. So Flashfill inbuilt AI tool has redundant almost 12 formulas. Guys, is it working? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, great. Done. Now, if I have the name and I want to basically, if I have a name and I have to basically change the name into uppercase, which formula do we use? Upper. Fine. So, this again, I am not using upper formula. I'm just writing Sally in uppercase and say Control E. Vijay, I think you have said you're not able to see the flash fill. I think you then have the lowest version of Excel. Do you have 2003 or 2007? Because flash fill comes with 2013 version onwards. So if you don't have a version which is like 2007 and 10, flash fill will not work. It's in data. I have highlighted over here. It's in data tab. And can you see I've marked it? Yeah, you should upgrade. We are in 2025, so don't use 2007 or 10. Basically, like after that, so many version came 13, 16, 19, 2021. You know, try using the latest version, otherwise, lot many options you will not be able to use it. Great. Now let's go to the next sheet. Let's go to the next sheet using the keyboard. Yeah. Okay. Before I move, so there's one basically question came. There can't be in between the blank column. I can't do it over here. Control E will not work. Fine. In between the data and basically where you are extracting, blank column cannot be there. Prashant, I'll be basically coming to you this on this question. Fine. Later. Okay. So we have done this. Now, if I go to the next sheet using keyboard, control page down. If you press control page down, you will be on the next sheet. If your page down is on the two keys, then you have to use the function also. So function page down or normally page down. It will take you to the next sheet. Control page down and control page up. Okay. Now I'm giving you 2 minutes. What you guys have to do is I have this complicated data which has a bank name and the code, and I want to extract this numeric code onto the next column, which is like, 2115, this code. Try it at your end. I'll give you 2 minutes and let me know, are you able to extract the bank code? It will be in the next column only. I want to extract the bank code, Rachna, from the bank name and the code. This joint. Ankit, if you can just basically share the link again, as people are asking. So if you can just share the link again. So many people have done Divya and Aniket Srivastav. So many people have done. Good job, guys. So I'm writing over here 2115 4001. And now if I say Control E, yes, yes. You'll see basically like, over here, it's not coming properly for the next. So I'm going to delete them. And again, on the first one, I'll put the single code in front. And now say Control E. Dinesh, the link has been shared just 1 second before by Ankit. Yeah. Guys, have you given the single code? Have you given the single code? So basically in flash fill, it is not required to select. You can just simply say Control E, it will come till data. If you have to remove this green one, you have to select it, Control Shift down, go from here and just say ignore error. We cannot remove it, but we can ignore this error. Because if we remove it, again the leading zeros will go. So try ignoring this error. Guys, is it done? The bank code thing. Perfect. Select Control Shift down, select all of them, and then click on that yellow part. You have to select them. Spurge, select the entire column. Perfect. So we all on the same page. Now again, control page down. Now we are basically going to create a dashboard. Do you guys basically use pivot table in Excel? Say yes or no. Okay. So majorly people are saying yes. Great. So we have the data like representative, invoice number, date, customer name, product, quantity, cost price, selling price, and net. No worries. We'll be doing step by step. So I want to make a data. Basically, I want to analyze this data. So for this, I'm going to create a pivot table. So I'm just keeping the cursor on cell A1. I'm not selecting because automatically it will be selected. I'm just keeping the cursor on cell A1. And now I'll click on insert. In insert, you have the first option named as pivot table. In insert, you have the option named as pivot table. Click on this option from table and range. It's automatically taken a range. In my case, there are no breaks. So yes, it's coming A1 to K27 and the pivot table to be placed on new worksheet and click on OK. As soon as you click on OK, you'll get sheet 1. I'll just wait for 1 minute. Let me know, are you guys getting sheet 1 or not? Great. Now on the right side, we have over here the pivot table field list. If you keep the cursor, if you keep the cursor outside, it will go. If you keep the cursor inside, it will come back. Brandon, you have to click on it, just say insert and say pivot table from table and range and OK. Okay, now I want the customer name and the quantity. So I'll just click on the customer name. It will automatically goes to the rows. Click on the quantity. It will come to the values. So the numeric data. Prashant, your selection is wrong. Do the process again. So if you're basically like, if you have over here the numeric data, it will go to the values. If you have a text data, it will go to the rows. Are you guys getting like this? The customer and the quantity. Perfect. Perfect. Now on 30, if you double click, it will show you the transaction for the customer and Anglo American. On 30, double click, it will show you the transaction. On 30, right click, option comes show values as and use the option percentage of grand total. As soon as you click, you'll see the data coming in percentage format. I'll go slow. Right click, show values as and use percentage of grand total. Is it happening, guys? Are you getting the data in the percentage format? So we clearly able to see like Anglo American is 25.64, white bread is 19.66 and so on. Now keep the cursor on the pivot and press one by one. Alt, I, H and enter. So few seconds you'll see the chart. I'm writing it over here, the shortcut key Alt, I, H. You have to do this Alt key one by one. Yes, again, we can sort the data. First do this graph, then I'll tell you how to sort. Alt वाली keys को you don't have to hold. Do one by one. Let me know if you guys are able to see the chart. Logendran, what version of Excel you have? कौन सा version है? Which version you guys have? Logendran, basically he's not getting the percentage. So I'll show it again. Right click, show values as and percentage of grand total. If you have the lower version of Excel and you're not getting this option, you have to go to value field settings, show values, and over here you have the option of percentage of total. You can do it from here also. Not getting the graph. So you can use over here also insert and recommended charts. You can go do it from here as well. Guys, till this point, are we good? From Rachna, bye. Bye. The shortcut key I have written. Close the workbook and quickly open it again. Close the workbook. Yes. The shortcut key, I have pressed one by one. I've written the shortcut key over here, Alt, IH, and then enter. I have written over here the shortcut key. Okay. Now, Mhm. I start stands for basically insert, and it's like, H start for the spelling of the chart is CH. Alt IC is already the shortcut key, so hence they have taken the second alphabet H. Okay. Now, basically over here, someone has asked me how to sort the data. So you can basically right click anywhere on the numeric data and option comes sort and just say sort largest to smallest. Now you will see the sorting been done. What I did, I right click and just say sort and just say largest to smallest. Okay. Now we are going to use the option insert. In insert, the option is there slicer. In insert tab, we have the option named as slicer. I'll choose over here the product. Click on OK. All the products became buttons. Keeping over here. Now, if you see over here, if I click on any product, my data keep on changing, my graph keep on changing. So using Slicer, we make dashboards in Excel. Take your time and let me know if it is working. I have highlighted over here, insert and the slicer. I'm guys, basically I have highlighted so you guys can check insert and the option is there slicer. Vidya, if your cursor is outside the pivot table, it will give you this error. So guys, basically, like, if you keep the cursor over here and now say insert slicer, you'll get this window. Your cursor has to be on pivot table. No, you cannot get them as a drop down. It will come this way only, horizontally or vertically. Dikshita, I marked it insert and slicer. Then basically use filter option. Then basically use the filter option. No, then we don't require it. The usage is very, very useful. Now, if you click, it's like, the product is very much visible to you. And like, if you want to see for compact 1000 MB, how much quantity you've been sold, the graph is changing. The slicer acts like a filter, guys, and an interactive filter. Are you guys not liking the slicer? Are you guys liking slicer? Say yes or no. It's very, very basically useful part in Excel. Yeah, you can make a lot of dashboards using the slicer. It acts as a filter. Yeah, we can. So you can hold down the control key and select the other product also. Hold down the control key and I'm selecting three products. And to bring back, you have to click on clear filter. Okay, now someone has asked me, can we make this as a drop down? Fine. For a drop down, I can take this product into this filters part. And then basically this comes as a drop down only. This option is there since 2003. Who someone has asked, who has asked this question? So then you can basically drag the product into filter part and it's a drop down there. Try this. Shall we proceed? Shall we proceed, guys? Great. Now again, a very, very interesting option in the pivot, like, below the slicer is timeline. All we require is, like, to present our data quarterly, monthly, or yearly, like, you want to see that. So then there is an option in insert. Again, the cursor has to be in pivot, insert, and now option comes timeline. The option is there, timeline, this one now. If you click on timeline, it will automatically choose the date in your data. Click on OK. And we got a timeline bar like this. So now you can click on the month. It will show you, like, suppose if I'm showing August month data, September month data, and so on. Again, if you want it back, you can clear it from here. Insert, and the option is there, timeline. Guys, is this timeline thing working? Say yes or no. What question being asked? Madam, data is. We have given link many a times. Everyone has received. Ankit, you can post it again because someone is asking.
Yeah, done, ma'am.
Great. Now this timeline is very, very interesting. Hold down the control key now. Now in this timeline, you can choose over, like, suppose years. So yeah. This option, we can change it to quarters. So quarter-wise data. Let me check. Similar way, day-wise. So you can decide how the timeline you want. Is it clear, guys? Kunal, so who has asked random months, it's not allowing to take, but yes, continuous month you can. So you can basically simply over here and you can choose it like this. Great. Then you can basically have multiple timelines as well. Gurleen, so if you have, like, suppose a shipping date and the order date, so once you choose, it allows you, like, which one you want. You can choose multiple, like when we go to slicer also, it's asking now. So similar way you can have multiple slicers, similar way you can have multiple timelines. Okay. So this way you can make the dashboard. At a time, yes, one timeline will be maybe for the invoice date, one timeline can be for the ship date. At a time, one field. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to this data, the pivot one. And in home, this will only come basically, like, in few version of data. Guys, you have to check, are you getting home and analyze data? In home, are you guys getting analyze data? Who all are getting? Yeah. In home, there is an option analyze data. Yeah. It's basically in my case also it is like disabled for time being. So I want you to try that. If you click on home and analyze data, it's a like you will see it will start making pivot table for you guys automatically. Keep the cursor over here and just say home and analyze data. It's only in the quite latest version and the licensed one. Otherwise it will not come. So that's okay, no worries. So the people who have, they can just quickly try that. Yeah. So you can just click and basically you can ask any question about your data. Okay. Thank you. Now, all of you go to basically Chat GPT. All of you go to Chat GPT. Thank you. Yeah, it's a super duper basically tool which is inbuilt. It's a second inbuilt AI tool. And you can ask anything about your data in that window. Okay, now next is let's go to ChatGPT. This everyone will be able to do, guys. So come to ChatGPT. Is everybody on ChatGPT now? You can just write the first prompt, write 10 Excel keyboard shortcuts. You have to write the word interesting, otherwise it will give you Control C, Control V. Just write the 10 Excel keyboard shortcuts and just write interesting. Guys, are you able to get the answer? Is it coming on ChatGPT, the answer? Great. Now, you can basically leave this country sales, come to this logical operator sheet, the sheet which we are using. I have over here the student gender and score. I don't know how to write the formula. So I want if the score is greater than 60, then pass, otherwise fail. I'll go to ChatGPT and just say if score greater than 60, then pass, else fail. आपको ये लिखना है, where is the score? Score is in C4, is in cell C4. Do write this. Once you press enter, you will see it has quickly given you the formula, which is the if formula. Now, if you copy the if formula and paste it over here, it will give me the result. And if I drag down, it will work. Let's see this if it's working or not. Yes. You have to just go to ChatGPT and write if the score is greater than 60, then pass, else fail. Score is in cell C4. Yeah. Guys, I'm not getting response from everyone. Only few people are writing. Is it working or not working? Perfect. Now, basically, try it your end. I'm writing if it is greater than 90, then A. The next column is the grade. Between 80 to 90, it is B. 70 to 80, it is C. Less than 70 is D. Go to ChatGPT and generate a formula for it, copy paste on grade, and see whether it's working or not. Greater than 90, then A, between 80 to 90, B, between 70 to 80, C, less than 70, D. So I'll go to ChatGPT and write this. Once I press enter, you'll see it has created a nested if formula. It has created a nested if formula in few seconds. You can copy this formula, go to Excel, and under grade paste it. And in few seconds, we got nested if formula. Hmm. Thank you. Otherwise, people take a lot of time. So in this way, you can make a lot of tax slabs, you can make a lot of ranges and use this formula. Thank you. Wonderful. Great. So it's a very, very powerful debugging, the ChatGPT, you can use it for debugging also. Many a times if I have a written formula, I'm just now making a mistake, it give me an error. I don't know what is this error. Fine. And it is quite difficult to find out what is this error. You can just copy this formula wherever you are getting an error. Go to ChatGPT and just say, list the errors. Now you will see it's going to list the errors and it's going to tell you the mistakes and even the correct formula. Everyone faces this challenge, guys. Many a times we are applying the formula and we don't know what exactly the error. So it's a very powerful debugging tool. Yeah, ChatGPT. You can just copy your formula and then basically it will give you all the errors and it will give you the correct formula as well. Many a times we face challenge in VLOOKUP or basically in index match, any formula which you're applying. If you're facing any problem, you can just come to ChatGPT and ask it. Okay. Now the next basically what we're going to do is the macros. Have you guys through it recently? Yeah. Have you guys used macros before? Just say yes or no. Yeah. Why you have not used it? Because it's it's a coding in Excel. So previously people thought ki why we have to learn the coding, because in many profiles we don't require it. Okay. But now using ChatGPT, you can create the codes. I'm just going to tell you that. And then basically you can be more effective. AI is very much in our life. We have to be more efficient and we have to have knowledge so that we can use it to become faster. Fine. So similar way we are going to use macros with, so why we are going to use for automation. Okay. So I have over here so many sheets. I want to hide them in one go. Generally, we do hide one by one, right? So I'll basically, the coding in Excel is done in VBA. It's Visual Basic for Application. There's a language named as Visual Basic for Application. Okay. So where do we write the code? Where we have the sheet name, you can do it in any sheet. In right click, the option comes View Code. All of you check. Where you have the sheet name, there is an option named as View Code. Don't right click on any of the cell, it will be on the sheet name. And are you guys getting in a gray area or the white area? White. Okay. Now, if you click on Insert and Module, if you click on Insert and Module, just stay like this in Insert and Module. The people who are getting gray area, just say Insert and Module and just wait over here. Now what we're going to do is, we are going to ChatGPT and just write our first code. Write VBA code to hide all sheets except active. I'm just going to give this prompt on the chat screen. Once I click on it, in few seconds, it's going to create a VBA code, Visual Basic for Application. Code can be different for everyone because it's a AI. Fine. Let me know if you guys are getting a code like this. Perfect. Now carefully we have to copy this code. Don't do like this because might be you miss some line. I'm just going to copy this code, go to my Excel and I'll come to this white screen and say Control V. Copy and paste. How to run this code is this green mark. If you basically click on this green mark, the run, I'll click on this play button, run, and it's asked me which macro. I'll click on run. Go back to your Excel. All the sheets are hidden except the current one. If you're able to see this magic, you can just send a smiley to me. So, yeah. So using Chat GPT. Have you got the code, guys? I can basically. If you got the code, you have to paste it over here. And now click on run. So I give you a task. Go to ChatGPT and just say write a VBA code to unhide all sheets. By the time the people who are facing, you can basically ask me what challenge you guys are facing. Again, I'm going to ChatGPT and just say write VBA code to unhide all sheets. Okay, Sparsh, you have to basically write like you have you generated the code from ChatGPT? I'll do the process again. Fine. See for unhide. I'm just going to copy the code. I'm on basically VBA window. Now I have to click on insert and module and paste this code and this small button. Can you see this run button? You have to click on this. Now you will see all the sheets are unhidden. Good job, guys. Wonderful. Unhide working for so many people. Yeah, I'm happy. If it's not working, you can quickly write not working. Hmm. So in this way, you can generate lot of codes without actually knowing the coding. Dinesh, this for this one only, like any code you want to generate, you can use this. This is used for automation. Prashant, what is the problem which you are facing? Okay. Now let's do one more code. Generally, if you have lot of sheets, not working to hide the sheet, it's a compile error. Uh, Tulsi, can you do the process again? Because you must be basically like, skipping one of the step, might be. Dikshita, what is the problem which you are facing? CTAs. Gureen, what do you mean by CTAs here? Yes, you can. You can create a button. You're right. You can create a button. Ambiguous name detected. Dikshita, you have to run the code again. Okay, now I'm saying what you have to do is fuzzy lookup is a different, it will not be visible on your screen because it's a one of the add-in. Okay, so why you want to overwrite it? What you can do is in the same module, we can copy paste below. So we can have both in same module. Is it clear, Madhuraj? So you can have many codes in one module. Or if you want to overwrite, then that will go. So I would suggest don't overwrite it, just simply paste it below. Okay, now basically what I want to do is I want to create an index. Generally, if you have 50 sheets, what we do is we one by one, we go to every sheet and check. Fine. So I want to create an index so that if I click on that sheet name, it will take me to that sheet. No, it will not run both. It will ask you which one. Okay. Now I'm saying write VBA code to create hyperlinked index. Just write that. Write a VBA code to create hyperlinked indexed. There's some spelling in hyperlinked, so don't copy that. Now I'm just going to copy the code and paste the code below only the code. I'm not going to create the module again. Now once I run, you will see it has created my index and with all the sheets names and they are hyperlinked. So if I click on social links, it will take me to social links. If I click on the bank data, it will take me to the bank data. Yeah. Ankit, they are asking, do we get the recording of the session? You have to answer this question.
Yeah, we will get all the recording of the session on Monday, 3 p.m.
Okay. Hmm. Kavita, I have basically, have you generated the code? Have you generated the code? Just say create a code, write a VBA code to create a hyperlinked index. Then again, the same process, copy the code and run it. The process remain the same. So in this way, you can do a lot of automation, guys. Like, thank you. Vijay, you have not copied the data properly. Yes. How do you save the code? Fine. How do we save the code? You have to save the Excel file. You have to go to File, Save As, and you have to use the option Excel Macro Enabled Workbook .xlsm. Okay. Then only the coding will be saved. You'll not be saving the file normally. It will be Excel enabled workbook. Okay. Guys, I am done with the session. So, my social links have been written over here. I would request you to write a feedback as well. And if you have any, you want to connect with me, you guys can connect with me on my LinkedIn, on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram. I'll be happy to see you all.
Hello, Brian. Hello, everyone. I also posted like Friday Musing Q&A poll, so you can answer this poll and mark it like how is this session for you, and also like you can give the feedback about the sessions and the coming session, what the session we will bring out for you. The everything you can mark it. And meanwhile, if anyone have to ask any question, please raise your hand. I will allow you to speak. Anyone have any questions regarding these sessions? And any questions if
Kunal,
you
how
want
you
to?
have to save the VBA code file, save as macro enabled. I would request to basically, to let us know which all sessions do you require basically for the Google Sheets as you can. I do for Power BI, I do for basically, advanced Excel. So I do a lot of sessions. So let us know which all types of session you guys are looking for. So yes, we can conduct those sessions. File, save as. I would request everyone to connect with me and do write on the first. Basically, there's a feedback link. So I would request you to write on social links as well, guys, so that I'm able to reach a lot of people. Yeah, Power BI. Yeah, we can have the Power BI session also. Okay.
Yeah, sure. We will note it.
Hmm. Uh, so with this, basically, we come with the end of the session. I hope you guys have learned. Can we use VBA code to make dashboard? Yes, Rishika, we can do that. Basically, you can generate code to make the graphs and all. Yes, you can. Yeah. Thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. It's been pleasure. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank
Uh,
you.
and we will wait for the pin minute, ma'am. Like suppose if anyone have any questions, please
Query,
raise your
yeah.
hand. Yeah,
Yeah. If you have any query, yes, I'm here only.
yeah,
I'm so glad, guys. I'm really happy. Yeah. The recording will be shared on Monday, 3 p.m. Power Query and Power Pivot. Okay, fine. Yeah. I'm so glad. We can highlight the sheet, right click and just say tab color, and you can give any color. I'm so glad, guys. Happy Diwali to everyone. And keep learning, keep growing. It was wonderful meeting everyone virtually. Yeah.